Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Bridgewater's Vikings going up against Manning's Giants. So let's send you up to Chicago, where we'll say hello to Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, thank you much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants. First carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. They run again with Peterson. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Charles, for the Giants defense here, looking forward to next season, what do they need to improve and where are they solid?
I think that they'll want to continue to get better at the linebacker position. I think they want to add another pass rusher because Olivier Vernon, who was a free agent pickup in 2016, did a tremendous job coming off the edge. I thought they really shored up their interior with Damon Harrison, a defensive tackle. Landon Collins played at an MVP level on the defensive side of the ball as safety. And Janoris Jenkins became an eraser out on the corner.
Bridgewater. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The New York Giants offensively, their starters, and one guy out wide to take a look at, Sterling Shepard.
A really mature man in every way coming out of Oklahoma. Personally and professionally, you can play him out wide, play him in the slot. He can return punts for you. He's a dynamic playmaker.
Quickly now a look at the defensive starters for Minnesota.
Xavier Rhodes is a cornerback who does not mind being physical. Whether he's covering passes or coming up in the run game, he's going to be there to make an impact.
Manning. Out on the right, this is Cruz. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there.
I feel like Eli Manning has just gone from downfield bomber to a guy who can complete everything.
He can hit him underneath now, can't he?
Yeah, we just saw that there with that pass completion. The maturity of a veteran taken with the defense will give him.
And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 30, the 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And now following that play, we've got a man down defensively, one of the members of the secondary, and we'll just hope he's all right to continue. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Second down now after the incompletion. And tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a solid run down inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Throwing on first down is Manning. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and that'll bring up second down.
Give him credit for batting it away, but unable to come up with the interception, and sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. So Manning to Beckham in this defense, they better hone in on that connection.
It's almost like an electrical charge for him, isn't it? When he catches the first one, I'm talking about OBJ, he just goes in auto and says more, more, more. And really, he's just one of those guys that once he gets going, look out. Sometimes it looks pretty simple, batting the ball away, but oftentimes there's some pretty good teaching and practice that goes into it. Being able to get to the receiver, not interfere, and get his hands through the football and knock it away.
And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Again, they'll throw with Manning. He finds Beckham complete. It's a nice pickup. It's a deadly combination, isn't it?
It really is, but what really makes it work is just how unflappable Eli is with his demeanor, able to maintain his calm and his poise, because we know OBJ, he can run pretty hot and get excited out there.
Sometimes just one-handed grabs for him.
It doesn't matter what it is. Just throw it up there. He'll go get it.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag. Here's Darkwan. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the...
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Manning to throw on second down. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. This defense has held on so far. Now from the 3, this is 3rd and goal. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Manning now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Will tie from 3 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And this one through the uprights and good. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline.
It got his man complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. The left side caught by Diggs. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Bridgewater. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass. The second down throw for Bridgewater. This will be caught at about the 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. The play clock's running down. Now receiver in motion left. Now it's Sankey. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now, field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Bridgewater. He's got under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Jonathan Casillas from his outside linebacker spot. He gets him down here for a loss of 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Manning to throw on second down. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. So still in search of the first down after that last completion. Throwing is Manning on third down. And this is Shepard on the catch. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. And we've arrived at the 2-minute warning here in half number 1. And it's not the punting unit, it's the offense that is out there. They're going to try to pick up the first. Here we go on fourth down with Manning. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the... Now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll run for it with Peterson. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Second down, Bridgewater. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So third and goal. The defense in the dime.
Can still bring pressure.
Throwing, Bridgewater. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Fourth down, they're going. Bridgewater surveying the field. Still back there. Now he's forced out right. And this is incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. And New York set to take the field. They'll run with Darquan. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2. They'll run again now with Darquan. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on first down.
Not too many more ideal situations in second and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
A pickup there of 36. And it'll be a New York first. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Time for a break. What's that? Now? Oh, we're back. Okay, well, something happened to Larry in the halftime show, I guess. We're ready for the third quarter. Let's go. This fielded at the 2. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And New York set to take the field. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
They'll run the end around with Cruz. He cuts it right. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Giants. Victor Cruz, 60 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They get 25 yards out of that one. And it'll be first down, Vikings. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Bridgewater fakes a give to Peterson. He's got time. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this inside the 10 to the 7. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They go play action here on first down. That's caught at the 1. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jarius Wright, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Back to the air on second down. It's Manning. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They do go for it. It's Manning. He's got Cruz complete. And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Throwing on first down is Manning. His throw incomplete. Orleans Darkwa, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Receivers work all the time on making sure they catch the ball, haul it into their bodies before they turn and run. A little bit of loss of focus on that play.
Throwing is Manning. And it's incomplete. And that was incomplete, but I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He was pressured.
Brandon, the rush showed up so fast, the quarterback had no chance to get the ball downfield.
To throw, it's Manning finding time. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And they take a 17-14 lead. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up the score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And the offense in that middle ground here on third down, 3rd and 5. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Bridgewater. A dump down to McKinnon. 8 yards there on a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Going for the deep ball. And they went big on first down. Proves unfruitful.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. So there on that play, offensively, they were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back now at Soldier Field. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Bridgewater on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Let's go.
Diggs going in motion right. Throwing again. Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Bridgewater. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Mike Zimmer's made his decision. And that decision is to try and go for this thing on 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jerick McKinnon from 17 yards out. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. Out of the Wildcat, it's Peterson. Rolling to his right. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Shift together here from the D-line. They try again with Peterson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity. I know a field goal ties it, but I'm not just tempted to go for it. I say do it. At this spot of the field, go get the touchdown.
Let's go.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run with a fullback, Zach Line. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. And New York set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense. From the gun on 3rd down, Manning. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And last time, they had it 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, didn't get it. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Jonathan Casillas in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Here's Bridgewater. His throw caught at about the 5. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. And the offense moving quickly to the line. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. And he knocks it through. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out in a good one as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now out come the Giants. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Manning again here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Around 2 minutes to go, and if the D can hold them, that'll end this one.
We always think about the offense attacking. In this case, I'm looking for the defense to do the same.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that brings up 4th down.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Manning, gotta have this one. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you emit.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. Bridgewater here to throw. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, hands,
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 54 yards away. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Needed maybe a foot or 2, but it's no good as it stands. And this score will stay right where it is. So points so crucial in a tight game like this, but this kick off the goalpost, and that'll keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made this a 2-score game, but any cushion this late definitely would have helped. Now they need to ask their defense for another stop, and that's going to require some work.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. That was close to a big play and just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
He's back to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. He'll look to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to